The real reason Stephen Colbert's Late Show was cancelled, it's not about money. The implications of Stephen Colbert's Late Show cancellation. In a surprising turn of events, CBS has decided to cancel The Late Show, a program that has become so integral to our shared entertainment landscape that it feels as essential as utilities like water and electricity. However, we are assured that this decision has nothing to do with Stephen Colbert, the show's vibrant and cleverly wholesome host for the last 10 years, nor with his consistent critiques of former President Donald Trump. It's worth noting that just recently, Paramount, CBS's parent company, paid a staggering $16 million to Trump following his lawsuit against 60 Minutes. Additionally, only 3 days prior to the cancellation announcement, Colbert publicly condemned that settlement on his show, labeling it a big fat bribe. Furthermore, Paramount is currently looking to sell itself to Skydance Media, a major player in the entertainment industry owned by the wealthy David Ellison. It raises the question, could offering up Colbert as a sacrificial lamb to the Trump administration, known for its susceptibility to bribes and displays of forced loyalty, be a strategic move to facilitate this deal? In a statement, CBS executives George Cheeks, Amy Reisenbach, and David Stapp claimed that the cancellation was purely a financial decision and insisted that it was not related in any way to the show's performance, content, or other matters happening at Paramount. This statement, filled with stressed syntax and oddly specific denials, invites skepticism. If we take their word for it, we might consider ourselves informed and move on. Yet, one of the defining characteristics of life under the Trump administration is the persistent cloud of casual lies and destabilizing ambiguity that obscures crucial facts that are essential for a constitutional republic, governed by informed citizens, to thrive. For example, the Wall Street Journal recently reported that Trump allegedly penned a summer camp-style love note to the notorious Jeffrey Epstein on Epstein's birthday, suggesting that enigmas never age and expressing a desire for every day to be another wonderful secret. What should we make of this unsettling correspondence? Trump has dismissed it, claiming, "Not my language." This leaves us with the unsettling notion that, much like the situation with Epstein, the truth about CBS's cancellation may remain elusive. With so many pressing questions and so few answers, it's no wonder that conspiracy theories surrounding government and corporate dealings flourish in today's environment. In our quest for truth, we often find ourselves interpreting signs, decoding messages, and analyzing symbols. Perhaps Colbert's recent performances can shed light on what CBS is trying to obscure. On the night he jokingly addressed Paramount's settlement with Trump, Colbert was in a particularly playful mood. Fresh from a vacation in Turkey, where he had been influenced by the local culture, he returned with a sun-kissed tan and a stylish salt and pepper mustache. This mustache, encouraged by a persistent barber in Istanbul, became the centerpiece of a new persona, Mr. Stephen, an international purveyor of scented oils and rose-flavored candies, who was ready to set the record straight. "Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my mustache comes to you with a heavy heart," Colbert quipped, adopting a mock-serious tone. "While I was on vacation, my parent corporation, Paramount, paid Donald Trump a $16 million settlement over his 60 Minutes lawsuit. As someone who has always been a proud employee of this network, I am offended. And I don't know if anything will ever repair my trust in this company. But, just taking a stab at it, I'd say $16 million would help." After delivering that punchline, Colbert leaned closer to the camera, playfully adjusting his mustache, clearly enjoying the moment. As he continued his routine, he maintained a relaxed demeanor, even breaking into dance at times, as if his own audacity had sparked a joyful experience. This blend of serious commentary and playful absurdity reminded me of Colbert's earlier roles, particularly in the quirky sitcom Strangers with Candy, where he portrayed Chuck Narblet, a closeted high school teacher who often burst into song and dance, merging sincerity with a fascination for the darker aspects of society. As both a concerned citizen and a playful satirist, he navigated a complex emotional landscape that he both recognized and relished. "I believe this kind of complicated financial settlement with a sitting government official has a technical name in legal circles, it's big fat bribe," he remarked. On the following Thursday, Colbert's tone shifted dramatically as he announced the cancellation of The Late Show. The tan had faded, and instead of his usual lively stance, he sat behind his desk, preparing to share the disappointing news. He introduced his guest, Senator Adam Schiff, another figure often at odds with Trump, before delivering the somber announcement. "I want to let you know something that I found out just last night," he said. "Next year will be our last season." As the audience reacted with shocked boos and cries, Colbert acknowledged their feelings, stating, "Yeah, I share your feelings." He expressed gratitude to his team, including CBS, becoming visibly emotional only when he mentioned his band. The prevailing belief is that late-night television is facing a bleak future, regardless of Colbert's involvement. With so many alternative ways to consume content, audiences are less inclined to seek out traditional late-night shows for their news commentary. However, Colbert's performances on these two nights showcased a unique form of subversion that can only arise from the peculiar dynamics of his role, balancing the constraints of corporate oversight with the freedom of live broadcasting. By revealing a high-level corporate decision that was communicated only the night before, he highlighted the narrow channel through which truth flows from those in power to the general public. The excitement of the original Late Night Wars between NBC and CBS, featuring hosts like Jay Leno and David Letterman, was that viewers could witness a real corporate rivalry unfold with a degree of transparency. You could turn on your television and receive some version of the truth. Today, fewer Americans hold that belief. And on that Thursday, Colbert shared the news with us, leaving us to ponder the reasons behind it.